Hey everyone, Zero JD here with the XBLA Fans channel. Here we give a quick taste of the Blackout Club, a multiplayer focused stealth game where you're trying to figure out what's going on in this town. This base story is kind of set up in an intro, which I highly suggest you do. It's done incredibly well. It's actually done so well, I kind of wish that this was a much more single player focused game with a far more fleshed out story in the way that the intro was done. It's actually really, really good, so good on that. The story is essentially you're in this little town. By day it's normal, but at night you kind of black out and your body goes and does strange things. It seems to affect the adults far more than the kids. As you can see here, the club's mainly made up of kids. I want to say around 14, 15-ish. But the story mostly revolves around you going out, collecting evidence and clues about what's going on, and then returning to your club safely. If you watch the ticker on the top, there is some issues with the multiplayer. I'm going to show you just like me playing by myself, but it's just imagine it with more people. They could probably revive you, heal you, be distractions, help you take down people. There are adults you are usually going up against, and then there's this weird invisible person. Oh yeah, by the way, you can close your eyes. This allows you to kind of see that invisible person, and it lets you see I believe the footprints of your co-op partners and the footprints that lead to an objective. And so far those footprints have been very good. They actually found me a much quicker way out than backtracking, which was really nice. So every time you actually start in this sort of rail car here, you can pick goodies to take in with you. It's all about kind of disabling the adults or kind of making it easier for you. I have this stun gun. I also have the ability to dance. Oop, that's my flashlight. I can dance if I want to. Yes. But most of the gameplay is taking down the adults, stealthily knocking them out, and kind of, like I said before, recording evidence with this flashlight. There is a point made early on that there is no internet or cell phone signal. The cell phone is very much a local only network, so that is covered. That is why you can't just call out. But one of the things you need to do before you start is you get powers and stuff. I've actually decided to go with like, hey, I can take out people easier. So like this one right here, I can take them down for like 10 seconds. Or there's like, hey, I can ring a phone, distract people. There are three different types of enemies I've encountered so far. That invisible guy who chases you down, the sleepers who can't see you but have really good hearing, and then the lucid who can see you. And then you got some minor powers, and I'm going to actually sit on my coins for now because I start with some bandages and I am able to take people down. So we're going to go over to my missions here. Like I said before, there's some weirdness going with the online, but I'm going to just host a game. Yes, we're going to launch a mission, and off we go.
Game faces. Let's do it.
I think this game is pretty neat so far. Like I said before, the entire intro is like amazingly well done. So I highly, highly, highly suggest you do it. This game also loads pretty fast for what it shows. I think the entire area is always the same, but it gives you new objectives, and I think they unlock newer areas that you can access. When I got to level 3 just now, I think it said I unlocked a new part of the maze. Without giving out too much of the story away, there is a underground area that the adults, I believe, have been using for weird purposes, and they don't actually seem fully coherent of what they're doing. So it looks like we got a mission to go on.
Heads up, y'all. New mission.
So I got to find this person and set them loose. Like I said before, I hit Y, and I can actually follow these footprints. If you look at the bottom left, that's my stamina bar and health bar. If that's reduced with damage, I get the less ability to sprint, and then I can sneak. And at the bottom, it shows an eyeball and a sound meter. And I got my taser. And I get a wheel of items I can pick up. Actually, I was stupid, and I needed to go pick up a starter item. There we go. Open that up. So I get an energy bar. Let's take the energy bar. Let's take both of them since I am here by myself. So far, it hasn't been terribly difficult, but I am only 3 or 4 right now. From what I understand, I believe there are seekers come out of these doors, and they chase you down. And the only way you can see them is nope. There's also like drones flying around and stuff like that. See, that little green light over there was one. So we got to make it inside one of these buildings and go downstairs. Let's expedite this a little and walk. If you're grabbed, it's not the worst thing in the world. As long as you have enough health, you can kind of shove them off. You hear that? That's a drone. Where's a lockpick? Can't do that. What we can probably do is go in from the second floor. Oh, here comes that drone. This game also has an option for how you want the climb to work, which was pretty neat. This window is usually open. You can also go around gathering bonus evidence and stuff for experience points. An interesting other thing here, let's say you have this flashlight and someone's in front of you. If you shine it on them, it illuminates them. So you could actually just totally like screw over your friend. Now we're gonna go downstairs. So I gotta kind of make it to the basement and then make it down out of here. Open this. Well, it's not really. Ooh, that one's not in the basement. And then we go down the ladder, and there we go. I'm gonna run through here. But of course, if you're playing with other people, it's probably easier because if you get grabbed or something, if you're too weak, you actually get dragged, and you'll be able to grab stuff off of trash piles and stuff like that, and use it to escape. It's a weird, like almost culty thing happening. All right, so there's a guy down there. I think that's just a sleeper though. Can't see him with my eyes closed. The way they actually word it is that you will temporarily black out when you do that. Shh. So as you can see there, they are curious of me with the yellow filled in spot, but once it gets to red, that means that, oh, they know something's up. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna kick this in. Yeah, we're gonna tase him, and then we're gonna save our friend here. Come on, come on.
Good, right? Texting HQ. Okay, what's next?
Just gonna. Oh, he's gonna. Get off of me. And we're gonna get out of here. And then the next one, we gotta go find evidence in the house. It might actually be the house I went in through. Ooh, that was a dumb move of me. I accidentally slowed down. But yeah, this game's kind of pretty neat. Once I get the only issue I actually had with the matchmaking is that it was kind of like, hey, we can't find any servers right now. Keep trying. And that was about it. All right, so we're actually gonna patch up because since I am all alone. And you can join people who are much higher level than you. So I'm here now. How many more uses does that taser have? One? All right. Let's keep moving. But yeah, the intro really made me wish that this had been like a full-on single player, like super fleshed out story. All right, cool. We're gonna go this way. All right, cool. We're gonna go here. So if I had like the grappling hook, I could throw it up there and just scale inside easily. But I have to use the door. Lockpick. So I wonder, hopefully that it's not like, hey, if you don't have the lockpick, you're kind of screwed. I don't think they do that. Just use the front door. They always leave the front door open. That's fine. Ooh. Get off. Take that. All right, so evidence is recorded like that.
That away.
And after this, I should be able to just get out of here. All right, cool. Never mind.
Give up. The song is mercy. There are worse things in the dark.
All right, cool. So what do I got? I got energy power. Cool. So the song that they're muttering about is It sounds like there's like some kind of weird music happening once in a while. And that might be coming from the caves downstairs. I'm not 100% sure. Or maybe I'm just... Really? Alright, we gotta get out of here. Put those over there. We gotta get up here. Alright, cool. Alright, they're gonna worry about those for a while. Alright, let's see. We gotta find these. Alright, come on. Where's the rest of this evidence? No. But yeah, once I find all the evidence, I can just kind of leave. And, or I can go find like the bonus evidence. Let's see. Ooh, there's some right there. I can actually see it right through the wall. It's kind of funny.
Interesting.
Alright, I don't like the mirrors, it seems. Alright, so there should be one more. Can I open this? Cool. That's actually going to help a lot. And of course, at the end of this, you're given experience points, all that stuff. You can level up. If I wanted to, I can like go up behind them and tackle them. Where is this freaking... Oh, so I can actually see, I think, where they've walked. All right, let's not tempt that. So all I need is one more. So if I had like other people here, they'd all be searching and it'd count for me and all that stuff. All right, so there it is. So once we get this, we should be able to leave.
Hey,
Yep, awesome.
that away.
So let's head on out of here. Another interesting feature of this game is if you have like a microphone at the, you can actually like talk to it, talk into it, and leave messages for other people, and they'll have like dreams at the end of their mission, and they can hear you. So far, it's what I've heard is nonsense. It has nothing to do with the game. It's people mostly making funny voices, but we've escaped. But that's the Blackout Club. I think it's pretty neat. Again, do the tutorial. Most of the missions so far have been, hey, collect this evidence, free this person, get out. It might change as you go, but of course, I'm sure as it gets harder and harder, higher and higher difficulties, more stuff will be thrown at you more often. But I am Zero JD. This is the XBLA Fans Channel. This is the Blackout Club. Outside of the server issues, I have been able to find 1 or 2 games. It was a lot easier with multiple people. But thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day. Goodbye.